Today's brief video for RPG A Day 2020, for us at least, is the prompt meat. Today's post. Today's prompt for RPG A Day 2020 is, for us at least, the prompt meat. And just as I hit record, somebody wanted to interact with me. Not exactly a meeting, but today, exactly today, is Grace's arrival day with us. It was 1 year ago today that she and I met, and that was supposed to be just we were supposed to be just a stopping point on her journey to a large dog shelter at the other end of the peninsula. But I picked her up in the morning, and we knew just a few hours later that she really needed to stay with us. And I tell you, the drive to the shelter the next day to drop her off was one of the hardest drives I've ever made in my life. And turning around and coming back when we got there with her was one of the better drives. So, meeting is a powerful word. In the context of role-playing games, the particular flavor of meeting that I wanted to tease out was that moment during the session, if your group is at all interested in an in-character play, not necessarily in-character as character, but play where the focus of description, the range of possible action and interaction with system and with each other is from an in-character perspective. And when that happens, to connect with the concept of momentum, as you start to play, the conscious effort to, let's use the word portray for simplicity's sake, the momentum of portraying your character, right? The little things that you say, the mannerisms that you adopt, they build into a habit. An object in motion stays in motion, right? So there's a certain point during the session where the conscious effort to portray those things becomes an unconscious or subconscious portrayal of those things. Or in other words, we shift more toward the behaviors of the character and less toward our normal character, our normal behaviors. And that's kind of a magical moment. It's not immersion necessarily in character, but it is approaching, it's one of the signs or signals of approaching that flow state. If you have a hobby that you practice, like playing music, or like me doing martial arts, or painting miniatures, or writing, or whatever it is that you do, there is a certain point where you become less conscious of doing it and become more engaged with the flow or the experience of it. And so that was the specific thing I wanted to tease out for meet today. Of course, in our Ghostbusters scene, the Ghostbusters meet the person they perceive as the villain, and things ensue from there. There are numerous types of meet or meeting in that post on castingshadowsblog.com for day 19. Of course, the best meeting that I have to talk about today is, of course, meeting Grace. But until tomorrow, take care, everyone, and enjoy RPG A Day 2020.